Happy Wednesday, checking in here from Virginia while visiting some different family from last week, bringing you this week's housing and mortgage update and a slightly different usual scene than you're used to. We've got some big movement this week in rates, consumer confidence, and what's happening in the job market heading into tomorrow's fireworks heavy 4th of July weekend. So let's jump in. Rates dipped last week to the lowest since April, dropping from around 6.88 to 6.79% as a national average. And guess what? Homeowners noticed. Refinance demand jumped 7% for the week, 40% higher than this time last year. Purchase applications stayed basically flat, up just 0.1% for the week, but still up 16% year over year. So even with rates dropping, some buyers are still hesitating, likely tied to ongoing economic uncertainty, tariff chatter, and tomorrow's jobs report. HUD and the FHA announced that they're rescinding 12 policies as a part of a deregulation push. This includes dropping outdated appraisal steps, loosening rules on part-time underwriters, and cutting the requirement for certain forms that added no value for buyers. The HUD secretary summed it up well. The American dream should never be buried under a pile of regulations. Anything that helps speed up underwriting and cuts friction for buyers and lenders is a win, especially in a tight market. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac prevented over 60,000 foreclosures in the first quarter of this year, continuing to play a stabilizing role in the market. Newly started forbearances dropped from nearly 47,000 to just 31,000 this quarter, and now only 0.13% of loans are in forbearance at this moment. While foreclosure starts ticked up slightly, overall, the system remains stable, with Florida, California, and Texas leading the way in delinquency levels. After a brief spring optimism, consumer confidence fell in June, dropping over 5 points to 93. This decline was broad-based. It was across all age groups, across income levels, and across political affiliations. Folks are feeling cautious about business conditions and job security, and that impacts how ready buyers feel to jump into the market. So how long does it take to save for a home? Look at this graphic right now with today's post showing how wildly different it is to save for a median priced home depending on where your state is. In Hawaii, it takes nearly 29 years. California, 10 years. Arizona, Utah, Georgia, and Oregon over 7 years. And you can use this chart to see some other states. Affordability challenges remain a big hurdle, even with rates dipping slightly. It's jobs week and we got the ADP report today, and it was not pretty. It's the first job loss since March 2023. We expected about 100,000 jobs created, but actually lost about 33,000. Revisions from last month were negative, and over the last 3 months, only 54,000 jobs were added in total. Small and medium businesses are shedding jobs, while sectors like education and health services, well, they're losing momentum. Tomorrow's BLS jobs report could be key. A weak number might pressure Fed to cut rates, but last time the Fed cut, mortgage rates didn't really immediately follow. Historically, though, Fed rate cuts do influence mortgage rates downward over time. The mortgage-backed securities are down a little bit today, but not dramatically, and the 10-year Treasury is holding in the mid 4.3% range. Tomorrow's jobs report at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time could move rates quickly. The bond market closes early tomorrow and will be closed Friday for the 4th of July. If the jobs report is soft, we could see rates drop further. If it surprises to the upside, rates might tick back up. We are living on a prayer right now, waiting for that BLS number. Well, that's your update from Virginia today. If you're wondering, should I refi now or wait? Is it the right time to buy before rates move again? How do these updates affect my clients this summer? Send me a message anytime. I'm here to guide you through the data and the market movement so you can make informed, confident decisions for you and your buyers. I'll see you next week.